What's going on, everybody, and welcome to another tier list video. Today, I'm doing a tier list based on the Super Mario power-ups. I'm surprised I have not done a tier list on this yet, and despite the fact that I've done tier lists on many Mario games and stuff. I have other tier list videos I want to do, but Mario power-ups is one of them I haven't actually done. Now, a few exceptions. Some of them, like the copy flowers and the Mario. Some of these are from RPGs. I feel like it's only Partners in Time and Super Paper Mario. That's weird. And the hammer from Donkey Kong. Some powers I'm not sure they belong here, but I'll rank them anyway. The few exceptions are these power-ups. I'm aware of the stars. I have no clue which ones are from which, but I'm assuming these probably work exactly the same, so I don't think I need to rank them. Although I have no clue what this bee thing is. Like, it's not the bee mushroom. I have no clue what this is, and the cave. If anyone has any ideas, let me know in the comments, and let me know how would you rank it. There's a lot of power-ups to show off, and if some of your favorites are low, I'm sorry, but this is just... By the way, this is just my personal opinion on the power-ups right now, than just what everyone says. So, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and start this off with the 1-ups. These are specifically from... I think these are specifically from Mario Land 1. These work essentially the same, although... I can't tell, man. This looks like... This one... I haven't played Mario Land in quite some time. But I'm gonna put this in... C, maybe? Yeah, I'll put both versions of the 1-ups in C. I get it, you get extra 1-ups, but... I think we're all pretty good at Mario at this point, so yeah. Depending on the game, of course. Now, this 3-up from, These are from, specifically, from Mario Land 2. These are pretty useful in Mario Land 2, so I think this will go up a bit in the B tier, in my personal opinion. I just like these a little bit more. Now, the moons, these are from Super Mario World, but they're also secretly in New Super Mario Bros. U. I think I'll put this... I think this gives you... What was it? 3? I think it's 3 or 5. Like, I can't remember. I haven't played Mario in a bit and get these. I'm gonna put this in B as well. Probably in the same tier. Now, these, is there 2 versions of these? Doesn't look like it. This clock gives you only 10 seconds on the timer if you're, like, running out of time or something. Although it is 10 seconds, you're still running out of time. You'll notice you're still running out of time quickly, so I'm not sure. I'm gonna put this in C. It's not really the most useful power-up compared to everything. Well, doesn't go, I don't think it goes on the same tier as a 1-up, so I'll put in that D. Alright, next up is the bee mushroom. Now, personally, this is from the Galaxy games. Now, personally, I'm not sure how I feel about this power-up. You fly with a bee, but only for a few seconds. But then you can't long jump, you can't backflip with a bee. So, it is a pretty good power-up. I'm not sure. Does this go in A tier or B? People say this is one of the worst power-ups, so... B, I guess. This is just my opinion. People are going to disagree. Okay, this mushroom is a mega mushroom. I'm not sure specifically, because you have a mega mushroom. This is the mushrooms from Super Mario Maker, where you get one, you're like an 8-bit Mario, but big, you can break blocks and stuff. And depending on the game you're playing, you can see references and stuff. It's interesting, actually. So I think I'll put this in A, because it does look nice, honestly. I kind of like this power-up. Okay, so these are is it Rainbow Mario? This is specifically from the Galaxy games. Although stars are pretty cool, I don't think anyone's too crazy about them. I don't know, you do get a bunch of lives, so maybe this goes in B along with this. So yeah. Okay, so this fruit, where if you eat it with Yoshi, you like... Which one? The one where you puff up and you grow. This was always an interesting one. You go up very slow and stuff. I think this is a solid B tier, maybe? I think A would be. Well, I'm not sure. I'll put it in B. Okay, this one. This is an underrated power-up. The blue mushroom. Or mushroom? The blue shell. You run and you can ride around the shell. It's not useful in New Super Mario Bros. DS. But it's only useful in some cases. Not a lot. But it's always a fun power-up to use. So... Despite how it controls and stuff. So, I think this goes in A. It's an underrated power-up in my opinion. Now, the Boo Mushroom. This is a power-up... I don't know, man. You turn into a Boo, and you float and stuff. Let me hopefully move this up a bit. You turn into a Boo, you fly you can fly like a Boo, although you can't touch a light or anything, so... I'm gonna put this in... I guess I'll put in the same tier as this. It's not as good as compared to the others. Okay, the Boomerang Flower... From 3D Land, 3D World. This is a power-up that's interesting. Although compared to every other power-up in 3D World and 3D Land, this is kind of just sort of there. It's useful in some cases, although when I played 3D World, I only used it like 3 times, so I'm just gonna put this in... I don't think it goes that low. I think B tier is fine, actually. Now, this one, which basically makes it if you eat this with Yoshi in Galaxy 2, it lights up the platforms and stuff, which might be useful in some cases, although comparing it to every other part of Galaxy 2, I don't know. You have to make it so you don't fall off, because the platforms are... if you go on the platform while you don't have this, you're gonna fall. So I guess it's useful in some cases. I don't know if I say it's up there with the boomerang, so C. Okay, now we have... I forgot what this is called. You ride this bullet bill. Use the bullet bill to ride and blast off and stuff. This was always pretty cool, so I'll put this in B. Alright, now we have this the Buzzy Beetle helmet, where you have it protected. Where Mario wears it, it protects your head. You won't get hurt by stuff above, like swamps or something, especially Bowser. So I think this is pretty useful. I think I'll put this in A tier. It's a pretty useful power-up. Now this, which is the... I forgot what this is called, where we have this, as a cannon that shoots cannonballs automatically, you can hold it for a big charge. Although if you're playing with multiplayer, you can actually hurt people. It's a pretty useful power-up as well. I kind of like it. I think I'll put it in B tier. This is the... I believe this is specifically World. Yeah, the cape from Super Mario World. By far my favorite 2D Mario. Probably my favorite 2D Mario power-up, so this goes in S tier for me. The carrot from Super Mario Land 2. Now, this was considered one of the best powers and the most broken one. Although this only existed in Mario Land 2, so it's probably understandable. So, I think also... You know, I gotta put this in S. Come on, man. Now, the Cloud power-up from Galaxy 2, which was also a pretty broken power-up in some cases. This is definitely my favorite in Galaxy 2. Easy S tier. So, yeah. Now, the coin block, I think this is specifically the 3D game. Specifically, there's 2 variations of this, one from New Super Mario Bros. 2. This one, yeah, I think this is from 3D World. So, I think you get a bunch of coins and you get one-ups and stuff. It's always pretty cool at times. I think this goes in... Although I can't say it's useful compared to the others. I'll put it in C. Now, here's our first RPG power-up. This is from Parts of Time, the Copy Flowers, where Mario, Luigi, you use it, you split into... a bunch of baby Mario, baby Luigi's, Mario, Luigi's, and you have to press the button at the right time when it keeps going, it gets faster and stuff. That's the best way I can describe this power-up. It's very useful for bosses, and I remember using it a lot, and I'm pretty good at the power-up, so I'm putting this in S. This is probably going to be a bit of a long video, I better keep going. Okay, this one, where Yoshi just zooms fast. This was always a fun power-up, although I'm not a fan of its control, although I'll put it in A tier, it's pretty good. The Double Cherry, you split into multiple characters. You like if you're playing as Peach, you can play as you can control 2 of them. Some cases it's pretty useful. I always found this power very interesting. So A. Now the Dry Bones Show, where you ride it, you can ride on lava, and you can also turn into a Dry Bones, I guess. So this power up is pretty cool. I'm gonna put this in A. And the classic Fire Flower. Now, this determines on the game. The 2D games is definitely pretty nice, memorable, iconic power-up. The 3D games, it depends because, well, in the Galaxy games, it's like a time limit, and the other ones, it's hard to kind of angle it. 3 Land 3 World. Although, this is iconic power-up. I gotta put this in A tier, so yeah. Frog Suit. Now, I guess I never talked my opinion on this power-up at all on my Twitter. This power-up I never liked, to be honest. On the ground, the water, either I wasn't good at power-up, although I wasn't a fan of it. Although I thought the power-up was okay. I think it's a decent B tier. I'm not as good in my opinion. Sorry, guys. Although at least it's better a bit in Mario Maker 2. I don't know. I wasn't a fan of this power-up originally in Mario 3. Next up is a coin block from New Super Mario Bros. 2. It's probably the same case scenario. It's pretty much the same thing, so yeah. The Golden Flower, which if you use it, you'll get a bunch of money in New Super Mario Bros. 2. I always found this a pretty satisfying power-up to use. I think this goes in A tier as well, so yeah. The Goomba Mask. Now, this makes it, if you wear it, Goombas will not recognize you, although other enemies will still hurt you and recognize you, so this is an F tier. It kind of just blows it away. Now, the Goomba Shoe from Mario 3, this is unfortunately used in one level in Mario 3, but you get to ride a shoe and jump on different enemies. This is always a nice power-up, so I think this goes in A tier, despite its only use in one level. The Hammer Bros suit. This is an underrated power-up in my opinion. I always love this power-up. You basically are a Hammer Bro, you can throw hammers. It takes a bit to angle it, but I always found it a pretty satisfying one to get. A tier. Okay. Swear noise in the background. This is the hammer from Donkey Kong on the arcade. I mean, it's not as good compared to the others. Does this go in D tier? I mean, you kill fire with it. I mean, you're comparing it to all these others. D tier. It's not. I mean, it's good, not comparable to these. Just saying. Okay, the heart from Odyssey, which gives you health. I don't know if I put this in C or not. I don't know. There's always some cases. It depends how good you are in Odyssey since it's controversial. But I'm gonna just put this. Let's say a decent B. Although, okay, I'll put this in B then. Why not? Alright, Ice Flower. I always loved this power-up as a kid. This was definitely a really interesting one. You throw. I'll put this in A with all the flowers. You throw it, you can freeze enemies. Not every enemy, but yeah, you can freeze them. Okay, this boot from 3D World where you can basically ride it on spikes and stuff. This was always a fun power-up to ride in, so I think I'll put this in probably highest B tier. I don't think I put in the same realm as these, but it's pretty fun to use. Okay, so this is the invincibility leaf or whatever from 3D World and 3D Land, where if you die so many times, you can use this. I think as kids, we were all gonna use this a lot, but I think nowadays, is it really that useful? I'm gonna put this in D, in my opinion. Maybe higher. I don't think it's as good. I'm just putting it D. Okay, so if you don't know what this is the Vincent Mushroom from Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. I didn't know this existed before making this video, and because I don't think I died that many times with Captain Toad, I just had to start over a few times. So, I think this goes in the same realm, because I don't even use this power-up, so yeah. Next up is this is the Life Shroom or whatever from Galaxy Games. It's pretty useful. I'll put it in C. Not as good compared to the others, but it's fine. And I think, yeah, this is basically... Although, wait, this should... Let me switch these. Yeah, that's better. This is the same thing, so B. Okay, some 3D World where you can basically use it to kill ghosts with it. It's cool, I guess. Not that useful, in my opinion. I'm gonna put this in D. Now, this is the Lucky Bell, where you can basically turn into... You're a normal cat suit, usually, although I should probably put this. This is one of my favorite power-ups, so S. This means if you ground pound, you turn into a lucky cat, and you get coins, so this one also goes in S. I love the Super Bell a lot, so yeah. Now you have Luigi and Mario caps. I don't know where... Okay, the others are right there. Luigi, where you grab it, you can play as Luigi in some cases. Luigi is the best character in Super Mario 64 DS, so S tier. This is the Master Sword. Actually, if you can't tell, it's kind of white, so you couldn't tell. This is the Master Sword from Mario Maker 2, where you can play as Link and have different moves. It was so crazy when they did this, so I think this goes in... S. This is a very interesting one. I'll go ahead and put the other caps. I don't like playing as Wario, personally, but playing as him is cool. I think I'll put him in B, sadly. I love Wario as a character, not in 64 DS. I don't know how people still prefer that version of original. Now the Mario cap, we're just playing as Mario, you do wall jumps and stuff, and I don't know, you're just playing as Mario, I just put an A, that's all. And, this is apparently, yeah, this looks like the invisible cap. Excuse me. We can go through walls and stuff. I'm not sure if I can say it's just as good as the wing and stuff, I'll put it in B, I guess. Alright, Mega Mushroom. Now, this is only in a few Mario games, sadly. Like, mostly New Super Mario Bros. Where you can grow big and destroy stuff. I don't know, this is always a nice, satisfying power-up, so A. Now, this version of this is from Super Paper Mario with the star, where you grow as an 8-bit version of Mario, Luigi, Peach, or Bowser in Super Paper Mario. I always love this one. This is an S tier. Alright, the Metal Cap. Now, this one's interesting. You're invincible, you can walk on water and stuff. It's a pretty useful one in my opinion. I can't say if it's an S tier, but A is definitely good. Alright, Mini Mushroom. Now, Mini Mushroom, it helps you get through areas, small areas, and get star coins, although you still have one hit, like the small if you die and stuff. Personally, I'm not a fan of this power-up. Well, I'm putting it in D, I guess. Now, this is the mixed flowers from 3D, Partners in Time, where you can throw a bunch of flowers and make a big fireball. This is always a satisfying one, S. Mystery Mushroom. This is how I love this power so much. You grab this. It may not be useful in some cases, but it's always nice to play as different characters. Like you can play as Link, you can play as Mega Man, you can play as Fox. Most of Smash Bros.'s characters. And you can even play as the other Mario characters: Waluigi, Rosalina, Wario, Daisy. Yeah, this was always a nice power up. So S tier. Alright, so the P Acorn. Where's the normal Acorn? Normal Acorn was a cool power-up. I can't say if it's that good. I'll put it in A. And the P Acorn, Fly Infinitely. I guess it's an S tier. Why not? Now, P-Wing from Mario 3. This is always a cheap power where you can fly infinitely. I mean, come on. I gotta put that in S tier. Now, with this, where you can split up into different Marios. This was always an interesting one, where you have 8-bit Marios, everyone in Super Paper Mario. They give you extra hits and they give you a bunch of points. This one was always satisfying to use. Although, I put it in B since Super Paper Mario is that makes the game a little on the easy side regardless, so yeah. The Penguin Suits! I always love this one. It's always a satisfying one to swim fast and slide through the ice. This one's an A tier, I'll put it in A. The Piranha Plant! Now, we all love Piranha Plants, right? It helps you... Now, this version makes it you bite enemies in 3D World, and you can kill enemies like that. Although it's cool, I can't say if it's that good in my opinion. Rip Plant Gang. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get these out of the way. The wings for Yoshi. Unfortunately, it's not much because you're getting a secret where you're gonna beat the regular exit quickly. I guess it's cool, although since I played Mario several times, it's not like I need it, so F. Sorry, guys. Okay, the feather, this depends on the character you're playing as, because Yoshi will breathe fire, Mario will, hold up. Mario will puff up, I guess. Luigi will be invisible, and Wario will be invincible, so I guess I'll put it in B. This is the wing from Mario in the original Mario 64. It's always fun to use this, so yeah. Alright, gotta get through these pretty quickly, this video's long. Now you have the P-Balloon from Mario World, where basically you can, like, Mario puffs up, it helps you get secrets, it's only for a limited amount of time. I don't know, I can't say if it's that good, I'll put it in C, it's not that great. This is the same case scenario. Oh, never mind. This is just, I think this is just for Mario. Yeah, I'll put it in the same tier. This one goes in B, where every character grabs it. Alright, the Propeller Box. This is a satisfying power to use. This is not, unlike, you can fly pretty high. I always found this one pretty fun. This is an S. Propeller Suit is the same thing, but in the 2D games, you can go up pretty high. This is probably my favorite, could be my favorite 2D Mario power-up. Either this or the cape, I don't know. They're both really good in my opinion. Okay, now this Power Block in Mario Maker 2 where you have a Power Block, you hit it a few times. It's interesting, but you can't have it for that long, so D. This thing from Mario Galaxy where you can fly infinitely, although it's a limited time and it's only used in 2 places, Rosalina's Observatory and one mission in Mario Galaxy. It's fun, but man, it sucks you only use it once, or twice I mean. I'm gonna put it in A though. Well, actually you're flying infinitely, might as well put it in S. The Rock Power-Up, this is an A tier because you roll around in the rock. It's hard to control, but it still feels great to roll around and stuff in Galaxy 2. This is always a nice one. Oh boy, okay, so now... Okay, this mushroom from Mario 2 where you get an extra health. It's cool, I guess, so B. Now, these slow and fast flowers. The slow one is slow, where you can't go fast, but you get a higher jump. This I wasn't a fan of, so C. The fast one, you don't jump high, but you'll go a lot faster. B. So yeah. Spin Drill. Now, unlike other power-ups where you can have for a limited time, just helps you drill through stuff. I say it's more of a helpful power-up than a fun power-up, so D. Alright, now the Spike Helmet. This is basically the Buzzy Beetle one, except you can actually kill enemies. So, yeah, I'll put in the same tier. Spring Mushroom. This is a controversial one. This is considered the worst Mario power-up. I don't think it's hard to consider that, but I don't know. You spring jump, it's hard to control. I think I'll put it in C. I don't think it's a D tier. Now, this version of the Tanooki suit, this one, by the way, the 3D version, where you're flying for a bit, I'm not sure if I say it's as good as the other one we're going to talk about, but I think I'll put it in A. It's nice nostalgia. And then this version goes in A as well, where you turn into a statue for a few seconds. Okay, this is the timer thingy from Mario 2 where you can freeze everything for a few seconds. This was always very useful. Well, some cases it's useful, sometimes it's not. I think this goes... Does this go in the same tier? I'll just put it in C. Okay, Super Crown. Oh god. You play as Peach. Peachette. Oh god, this is an F tier for me. This power-up, I get it. It's Toadette grabbing the power-up, but it's still Peach. This completely changed my opinion on Peach. Completely. Go check out that Peach vs. Daisy video, by the way. I still hate her. Alright, the normal mushroom we're all used to. I mean, it's great, not as comparable to other power-ups. This doesn't belong in an F, though. I think this is the D. Alright, the Super Hammer, where you can destroy blocks, and you can also make some. This is, I guess I'll give this a S tier, maybe. This is probably very unique, in my opinion. Okay, the star from Mario, we're all used to this. I gotta put this in S. Come on, guys. The pickaxe from Captain Toad, where it's the same thing. You're pickaxing for a few times, you're invisible for a few seconds. Pretty satisfying one as well. I think this also goes in. I'll put in the high. I don't think it's an S tier, personally, but it's up there. Super Ball from Mario Land. This was a power-up I wasn't a fan of, personally. I don't like Mario Land, personally, so C. The Tanooki Suit from Mario 3 has gotta be one of my favorite, probably my favorite Mario Bros. 3 power-up. It's an S tier where you can fly normally, and you can also turn into a statue for a few seconds. It gives me a lot of nostalgia. And the final power-up, the weird mushroom from Mario Maker. This is a weird glitch that Nintendo added, or bug or something, but this is a cool, funny power-up with Mario Longlegs, so A. Oh boy, this took 20 minutes to make this tier list, but here you are. If you guys know what these power-ups are, let me know. But yeah, this is the entire tier list for Mario power-ups. A lot of people are probably gonna get mad, but this is just my opinion. Thanks for watching. See you next time for more. Later, folks.